We're on a mission.
Plum Blossom, Amazing Awesome, Teddy Basil, turning left at the witch's tree, House of Frankenstein. I declare myself a magician. Dada chaos. Magic is about it. What you bring back from the shiny realms. The magician sorcerer dives into the immense. Smell the indica in the morning. Sinister repetition rewires the brain. Fire and ice. Mass psychological warfare. The best way to break a spell is to see you're in one. Good morning, Babylon. 1212. Does this microphone work? Is there anybody out there on the circuit? Starshine bowling, hot purple in their eyes. Flowers arrives, azalea in the moonrise. The kiss of Babylon, the mosaic mind. Control.
Welcome back to Lady Babylon. Satanic congregation, I want to welcome you to a sobering intro. Tonight I want to open up with two different gentlemen acting simultaneously, both with honor. Neither me. Fantastic. After we take a look at whatever the hell that was, I'm going to bring to you the historian of historians, the beginner of all. Oh, God. You're going to see the beauty of what history is, and it's going to surprise you. It's going to surprise you. Once again, here on Lady Babylon, I'm going to shatter your understanding of the cosmos and reveal the reality that is there so we can all be free. Then we're going to turn to Christing of the hoo-ha. People, I'm sorry. I got my TLG back. Oh, God. This blessed TLG. The tool right from hell. People, this is the tool right from hell. What the hell is he talking about? Just look it up. Just look it up. Oh, God. Go ahead. Put it up there. Right? Show people. People, this is the greatest tool. I just wrote the people who restored my account because they got my check. Fantastic. And they restored my account to full corpus. Oh, God. And do you know what I'm doing? Oh, I told them, I said, thank you for the greatest tool. The greatest tool in classical philology. I think I said in the last century, but I think I should say of all time. We could now search. So I'm going to show you the fruits of a little search. All I do is plug in Christing and hoo-ha. And you are going to be surprised. You are going to be surprised. Here, go ahead, flash that up. Show these marvelous perverts. Oh, God. People, these are, you know what we can do with this? Okay, before we do that, we'll finish with that. And we'll talk about Madalena and her progress as a student in ancient Greek. At the end. Now, for the beginning, I'd like to sober up a bit up here. You know what I mean? And I'd like for us just to consider somebody's response from last episode. And I feel a compulsion to read this person's response to you. Oh, name off. Don't get name because we don't want. Fantastic. Let it be known that this person did put their name on it. So, right, this fantastic. You can smell the honor. Hello. Put it up, Chewy. Let me read it. People, read along with me. Fantastic. Hello, I'm a USMC veteran who watches your channel for the Greek. I do not agree with your politics. Kind of hard for a person with reason to say that destroying a Muslim monotheistic regime of evil in Iran is a bad thing. Indeed, sir. In only 5 days, we own the airspace. We have completely destroyed their navy, their air force, and most of their ability to launch ballistic missiles. Owning the airspace, we can now carpet bomb Iranian monotheistic Muslim command and control and declaw them. The people of Iran will be able to return to what they were when I was a child in the late 60s and early 70s. Women in Iran then were free, gorgeous, and wore mini skirts. Oh, God, I want to go back in your memory with you. The days of subjugating women for an evil laissez monotheistic religious minority are over in Iran. That should make you happy. What I agree with you and Chewy on is your freedom of speech. Now, people, just take a look at that. Do you see? Freedom of speech. This Marine fucking loves it. God, if that doesn't want to. Put the emblem before we finish. Put the emblem up. Put it up, people. Several of my own family members, former Marines, dead. Living and dead. Oh, God. This is fantastic. Did you? Fantastic. There we go. Put that up there so people can know what we're talking about. And thank you for allowing Chewy to fill in the Semper Fidelis. Always faithful motherfuckers. Now, let's finish. Now, people, I'm not going to say what my opinion is. I'm just giving you the space for the free speech. Do you understand? Let's be respectful. What does this jarhead have to say here in the end? Blow that up, Chewy. I'm going to call him up on this part. Don't let anyone silence you. Damn straight. Damn straight. Can they see this? When I'm in your dojo, I am here to pay respect to the greatest philologists of our time. Sir, if I let you get away with saying that, I would be dumb as hell because Nemesis will be waiting. I appreciate the sentiment. But I don't want to be at the top. I just want to be those boots on the ground. Oh, God. Oh, God, we got to do our job right? Tell me when I'm done. Bring it back up. Give me the rest of the quote. I am learning ancient Greek because of you, Dr. Hillman. That's the best thing right there. And I am building up my library of Greek books. I'll bet it's going to get huge. I believe in a world where barbarians no longer own the narrative, and anyone who can read the sources has the right to enter the dojo. I am not your enemy. Thank you for everything, you Chewy and Teddy Bass too. Yes, people, I just want you to chew on that. I just want you to chew on it. Satanic congregation, know who is in your midst. Know who is here with us and whether they have honor. Now, while this Marine was engaging, one of his brothers was engaging on a national stage. Bring up the video. Yeah, let's see it, people. Listen for the crack. Oh, God, the commercials. It's time to... Oh, you're great, bitches. Oh, God damn it. Here we go. Sorry, people. I have to get that out every once in a while. Here's one of this Marine's brothers.
Out. No one wants to fight
for Israel.
His hand, his hand. Oh, his hand.
Sir. Let go of your hand. Let go of the door. Let go of the door.
The senator broke his hand. Sitting U.S. senator just broke the hand of a Marine.
Sir. Okay.
Control your Senate.
I'm stuck in the door. Okay, sir.
Go ahead and stop it, Chewy. What did that incredible pain enduring SOB say before they broke his arm? Did you hear? Oh God, people, you'd have had diarrhea all over the place and me screaming like a 10-year-old if that happened on my end. What? That man was made of steel. I think he was one of the. You ought to bring Henry Cavill up because that's still out there. You know what I mean? People, when you're looking at Marines, you're looking at this. What did that man say? I want to hear what he said because this free speech, just like we just saw, is important. Hit it. Beginning. Listen, people, for what he says.
Out. No one wants to fight for Israel.
His hand, his hand. Oh, his hand.
No one wants to fight for Israel. It is indeed a good thing to bring to nothing the evil. It isn't, nobody would question that. Nobody's sobbing for the Ayatollah. His own people. Do you understand? A beautiful thing indeed. Nobody wants to fight for Israel. For the first time in United States history, you are watching the transference of power through the commander-in-chief to a foreign power. This is the historical danger. But these Marines, they're like some kind of living symbol of honor. Something to remind us. Look at these two gents, the gent that sent my comment and the gent that broke his arm. Look at what they're doing. God damn. They're exercising what they laid down their sweat and blood for. It's perhaps some of their sanity. Oh, God. It's amazing. It's amazing. People of satanic congregation, there is still honor in this world. Perhaps there is still some sacred grove of Aries somewhere with some tree with a sacred song hanging off of it. Perhaps there is still someone who protects the Virgin on the hill. And we just don't recognize it. We just don't recognize it. Well, gentlemen, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your free speech. It is very much needed. Yes, the Ayatollah will not be missed, and neither will the pedo emperor. Neither will the pedo emperor. Fantastic. People, it's amazing. What happens? They give you scabies, you know? Yeah. It's amazing. Yeah, real quick, I want to throw up one more Marine up there. This guy, people, Major General John Kelly, right? Right? Who sat in an automobile with the president, who didn't want to go to a funeral for the dead, those who fought a long time ago, distant battlefields. He didn't want to go, so he said, what about those chumps? What were they? Were they losers? How did he disparage them? Does anybody remember? Does it matter? He disparaged them to General Kelly, who's lost his son. Who lost his son in combat. Oh my God. You see, there's a balance. There's a balance. Part of me says, I wish, if he were sitting there with him in the limo, he could have just fucking, he's a Marine. He could have just said, you know what? There's a line and I don't give a shit, right? Because Marines all regroup, and hell, everybody knows that. They commonly say it. By the way, that was a squid that helped break his arm, right? That was a squid. Oh my God. What is going on? It's a civil war. It's a civil war. People. Amazing. Okay. What I'd like to do is I'd like to jump right in to what history is. Show Herodotus to these people. Chewie brought Herodotus to life, people. And I want you to know we're going to look at one of the earliest dudes to sit down and say, let's take a look at what's going on around, what's happened in the past, and why things are the way they are. Imagine that, people. You know what they're doing in the rest of the Mediterranean this time? Oh, God, they're trying to make bigger blocks. Nobody reads anything. These people are morons, right? And in the middle of that, the Greek shines through the world's premier father of history. What is history, people? It's an inquiry. It's an inquiry. Are we right in what we're doing? That's an inquiry, right? We're asking questions. Right? This is Herodotus. Fantastic. Yes. Here, put that up. Snappy. Good job, Snappy. Right? He says, wait a minute. Herodotus begins his history with the abduction of women. Oh my. What? You mean the inquiry of all inquiries? The start of our history is what? It's an examination of child sex trafficking. Oh my God. This is the Epstein dimension. Do you understand? Let me say that one more time, people. Let me say it one more time, just so you can clearly see who the fuck you are. History Prime begins with an inquiry into the cause of wars that originate in human sex trafficking. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? No, we're going to start with the original 4. We've got 4 victims in the history. We've got 4 victims, right? You can call them survivors, victims, but they're not surviving anymore, right? Right? So victims, they retain their victim status, and we can then reap their spirits, their dead spirits. We can take that power, right? It's just power. Hail Satan. Laugh it. 4 of them. 4 of them. Are you ready? People, what happens? Because there he is. Hey there. Right? Hail Satan. Say it, and up he shows. Wait a minute. Is that Eros? Oh God, people, let me give you an injection of reality. Should we put the very first slide that I had? No, I'm going to run to this. People, look at this in Greek. You know what this says? Blow it up. Filtrois, hupsipulen, eratois, Damasen Iason. Oh, what did Iason do? He overcame Hypsipyle with sex drugs. Wait, what? Our Greek hero is doing what? He's sailing into a place, right? He is the drugging the aristocratic priesthoods into submissive sexual encounters. Okay? Do you remember that we looked at the historians, the actual Greek historians who are writing about themselves, saying their history is a history of trafficking? Right? Human history is a history of trafficking. We live in an age when the traffickers have reasserted control. Oh, God. And they have done it through their pedophile king. Praise Jesus Trump. Praise Jesus. Hail the anointed Trump. I have to say Jesus Trump now every goddamn time. The devil told me so. Because he has been declared the anointed. He is the one who is leading the armies of God. Do you understand? We do not fight for Israel. Since when does America fight under the command of any other country? When do we do that? I thought that was what our independence, wasn't that our fucking independence? Wasn't that what that was, people? Oh my God. Did they hit that girls' school on purpose now? They said they had stuff there going on. People, do you see that Gaza is being reaped? The reaping is extending through the Middle East. The gentrification, the killing of the poor and the raising of the rich. Do you not see the same thing happening? They're going to start starving them pretty soon. People are going to, they're going to do what they can. Oh my God. Who leads? Who leads us, people? Who's in charge, right? When Marines have to stand up and say, I'm not a Marine of Israel, I'm a Marine of the United States. Something is wrong. And they're willing to have their arms broken, which frankly is, that's the Marine thing. I mean, Pete, they lay it all down. They lay it all down. It's gorgeous, people. Welcome to the reality of who rules you. Now let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now people are going to say, oh, yes, no, right? Oh, God. Give me back the Greek. What is human history all about? Herodotus, blow him up, Chewy. I'm just going to translate, people. We're going to have little Herodotus right on our plate and realize how different history is than what you thought, right? This just says, look, I'm going to show you the history of Herodotus, of Halicarnassus, man. So the things that have happened, right, that people are doing, they don't lose their validity with time. People's great deeds, things that are just incredible, these things have to be preserved. Both things that are done by the Greeks, the Hellenes, and every other poor idiot that doesn't speak Greek and sounds like bar, 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 bar. What are we doing, people? He goes on to say in that last line, let's find out what they kill each other for. Is there a vat of acid anywhere? Oh God. I worked with that stuff on the kibbutz in Israel. It was fantastic. You can dissolve an entire. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Herodotus, tell us the story. What is human history, big boy, big daddy? He's the big daddy of history. You don't understand, people. This is the first history, and you're like, uh-huh. Yeah, and it's in fucking Greek. Are you surprised? He's going to also tell us the causes that they went to war for. Give me the next one, Chewy. Go to the next section. So, people, what is it that we fight for? What is it that we kill for? What do we really hunger for in life? Are you going to be surprised when they pull back the veil and you see the things that your pedo emperor has done to children in the Epstein universe? E101. I get it now. I get it. They told me when you enter the code, it's E101. Epstein, right? People, this is your prison. Love it. And the Greek's going to show you that. Bring up Herodotus again. Bring him up, people. Oh, God. What does Herodotus say? He says, now look, now he's going to start using sources. People don't give Herodotus the credit that he's due. He's going to start quoting other people. He's not just going to make shit up. Listen to how he starts. He says, the educated of the Persians. And for those biblical studies morons who say, yeah, nobody's reading. Shh, look, the educated of the Persians say that the Phoenicians were the cause of the strife, this war that they're going to have. The Phoenicians are the fuckers that caused this. Okay, that's what the Persians said. The educated Persians who knew the history, right? Because they're talking about their own history. He says, so this is what happens. I'm translating the. When the Persians came, when the Phoenicians came up to he calls it the Red Sea, but it's the Persian Gulf. When they came up to the Persian Gulf, they settled down in that place and they started this nautical trade, right? They would take their goods down to Egypt and Assyria. And one time they went to Argos. Argos. Fantastic. Who are these Phoenicians? Who are these Phoenicians? They are traders in wares. They are traffickers. And we're about to watch them traffic people. Keep, show them. Is that you goddamn Phoenicians? You started everything according to Herodotus, right? Who's quoting the Persian smarties. Isn't it nice to find out that the Persians valued education? You know what I mean? That's very nice. That's very nice. It's too bad we just killed 160 some of them while they were being educated, right? Oh, God. Where's the blood? Oh, blood and broken arms, right? Oh, fantastic. Give me the next one. No. So what happens? So the Phoenicians are the cause of this. They settled down. They started trading their shit and they went to Argos. And then what? Give me the next page, Chewy. Boom. Argos, I'm translating. Argos at this time, it's a pretty cool place, among the Greek-speaking world, you know what I mean? So the Phoenicians, when they got in Argos, when they landed there, they set out all their shit on the shore there. They set out all their shit there for them to buy on the shore and the ship. The ship ends up having its own. Watch what happens. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. It's so fucking awesome. Keep going. Oh, look, there they are. It's like a storybook. Brilliant. Why do they look so serious, Chewy? They're just selling their shit, right? No, something's gonna happen. They say they're there as buyers and sellers, but they're not. Watch. Everybody knows. Shh. Okay. Are you ready? Next one. So they set out their stuff, and on the 5th and the 6th, on the 5th or the 6th day, which is funny because Herodotus is trying to be precise, right? He says either on the 5th or the 6th day after they got there, they were finished selling all their stuff when these ladies, there's a lot of them, they arrive by sea. And one of them is the daughter of the king, right? And her name is Io, daughter of Inachus, right? Oh, God. People, you're talking about the king himself. Do you understand? His daughter comes out to see what the Phoenicians. Now, do we know his daughter? Oh, God. Do we know his daughter? Did they even forget about the priesthood? People, here we go. Here we go. Something's going to happen, right? I feel it. I feel it. Give me Herodotus back. Tell us what happens. Next one. So the ladies were standing there on the poop deck, right? Which, if there's any sailors, right? Why the poop? Oh, God. The ladies are standing there in the back of the ship looking at the goods, and they're all excited, you know what I mean? Because it's good stuff. These Phoenicians, they're trading high-end crap, you know what I mean? This is expensive stuff. The princess is shopping there. And it says the Phoenicians see them, and they give an order, and everybody swarms the ladies. Now, most of the ladies, it says, escaped. But Io and a few others were harpastheni. Now, that's the word for R-A-P-E. Do you understand? Rape. It's the Greek term for rape. To be snatched away. Right? Fantastic. Now, people, is it, you'll ask, well, is it just an abduction? Is it sexual, or is it sexual? Yes, it is. You mean in E101, the Epstein balance is always in play. Oh my God, fucking dungeon. Give me the next. Look at them. Look, what do they do, people? Herodotus tells us this is the beginning of human history, people, right? The discipline of history itself is starting right in front of you. And what is it that humans are concerned about from the beginning? The rape. The rape of what is sacred. Oh, God. What is wrong with these people, right? We knew it was bad. Why'd you populate them? I told you. Scrub it. Start over. Burn the whole thing up. You know what I mean? Start over again. Nope. Yeah. I don't know. It's pity or something. Give it to me. People, what does Herodotus go on to say? What does he say? Oh, God. So they're standing there. They give the order. The ladies flee. And they capture Io and a few others. And they sail off to Egypt. Next. They sail off to Egypt. Now, so the Persians say this is how Io got to Egypt. But it's not like what the Greeks say. The Greeks say something else, right? This is the origin of all the contention, okay? So after these things happened, they say some Greeks went to Tyre, which is a Phoenician place, right? It's Phoenician. And they went there to rape the daughter of the king, whose name was Europa. And Herodotus goes on to say these scumbags were Cretans. Right? Oh, God. Oh, God. they're always liars. Do you know what I mean? This is in the generation when the quote, Cretans are liars. This is when that quote originated. So the Cretans now are sailing over to Tyre, which is Phoenician, right? And those things are, right, it's their neighbors for, you know. So if you consider the Mediterranean as, people think of the land, they don't consider the water, right? You realize that society is moving through that water. Anyway, so they take Europa, right? Oh God, go back to the Greek. It's gorgeous, right? They take Europa, and these were Cretans. We know it, right? Okay, so this is another injustice, people. Here's a second injustice. We've got Io gets kidnapped, raped. Now they're going to go off and they're going to kidnap, rape somebody else, right? Their exchange. Now change the. This is the Lacedays times, right, people? Isn't this okay? Whatever. So the Greeks, they get together in a big ship and they go to Asia. He says, and what do? They get to Colchis on the Phocis River, right? And there, what do? They go about their business. You know, the reason they came, they go ahead and conduct their business. But then they rape Medea, the daughter of the king. People, are you kidding me? Do you know how old she is at the time? We have descriptions. We know exactly how old she was, on the cusp of puberty. On the cusp of puberty. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Not quite yet ready to marry. Not complete with the development of puberty. People, if you don't think these are underage girls, these are the girls who were the same age that we have from the Epstein report that Donald Trump was forcing into Eiskrurgia, doing the same thing Jesus was doing with the boys. It's in the text, people. It's in the text. You inhabit a dimension. E101. The E stands for Epstein. Oh, God. Oh, it's sickening history. Oh, give it to me. Did these Greeks have honor? You know what they said? They said, it's because you did this, people. You came and took ours. Princess, we're taking yours. Okay, people. Right, so they took Medea. Now, give me the next page. Now, when they take Medea, the king of the Colchians, right, her dad, he sends a herald to the Greeks, and he says, look, I want her back, and I want some kind of reparations, right, DK. I want some kind of justice for this theft. I want my daughter. Do you understand? These fuckers, they didn't even answer. They didn't give any justice. Go. People, things break down when justice breaks down, and you get Marines saying, we do not fight for Israel. Are you confused about who is in power? Are you confused about your commander in chief? I hear the call of Ehud Barak, right? The very same blood coming from Virginia's orifices, now in a school full of children. Yeah. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? Or isn't the command and control for the Ayatollah, right? Has to be knocked out. Has to be knocked out. If we fought like we did in World War II, free, without commanders in foreign countries, What happened? Vernon, Uncle Vernon, what happened? People, are you seeing what history is? Keep going with Herodotus. Blow him up here, people. Blow up Herodotus's words, people, so we can see we're almost there. Okay, so there's no. So what happens now? A couple of generations after this, it says, Alexander, the son of Priam, he hears about these things, right? And he wants to get himself a lady, a wife from the Greeks, right? Because he knows, it says he knows that nobody is being punished for this shit. That's what it says in the Greek, people. Nobody's being punished. Nobody is being held to account for this crap. So Priam's spoiled princely bitch son goes and kidnaps Helen. Helen, the daughter of the Dracaena. And this begins the war that lasts for 10 years, that fills your movie theaters and your books, your comics, your drama, fills it, your psychology, for fuck's sake, fills it. They're getting it from this war. The first war of human history that is broken down to child sex trafficking. Oh, God. Oh, thank you, Herodotus. Thank you, Herodotus, for bringing that. I appreciate that. He's a good guy, you know what I mean? He's a good guy. Do you want to, did you give a tribute? Let's show Herodotus one more time. Fantastic. People, realize this is your past as much as it is theirs. This is the reality that you live in. This is what you breathe. Your fish and your water is an Epstein universe where the trade and highest commodity is the virgin. Is the virgin. Would you be surprised if out of the mouth of your ruler, would you be surprised out of the mouth of the rulers of your ruler, would you be surprised if they talked about the value of the virgin? Do you think it's being done? Amen. Do you think they're doing the same thing? It's a part of nature, people. It's not an act that you must resurrect with a group of elite Illuminati. It is part of your fucking nature. It is your own crime. It is to be purged. And the only thing that can purge it is justice. For all the pedos and all the pedo facilitators, this is the prophesied storm. Did we forget about the storm? Did we forget? People, how quick. What was that, 3 years? Oh, God. Oh, God. Wiped it out of our brains. Ow. People, you're going to love it. You're going to love what happens because the story is always written, right? In order to smite with the scabies. Give me some Greek. I want to poison people's minds with Greek. Right? Look at your pedo king. Look at you. And look at all the failed assholes that came before him who knew what was going on and failed to stop it, failed to prosecute it, failed to bring justice. All the American presidents, Clinton, Obama, fuck you people for not doing what was right. Oh, God. Oh, God. And they still stand up and try to jib-jabber bullshit. Right? We see what's happened. The price of your power was the blood of these children. How many of them did they? They had vats, didn't they? Oh, God. How many people do you have to kill to use big vats of acid, people? Right? Oh, look, there he is. There he is, people. The Messiah. The one who is Christed. The one who is Christ, people, they just Christed him. Should we bring up that friggin' headline? They just Christed him. Right? Satanic congregation, did you or did you not see the Christ thing? Right? Oh, people, how can you sit and watch it happen? How can you sit and watch it happen? God's divine plan. There it is. God's divine plan. We now march to God's divine plan, and our soldiers and airmen, sailors and Marines, when they're not breaking each other's arms in halls of assembly, they're spilling their own blood under the rulership of the pedo empire. The question is, can you do good with a tool of evil? That's the question. Satan thinks that's hilarious. He thinks it's hilarious, right? Why? Because it's obvious, people. It should have been obvious from the beginning. Fantastic. What is the Greek history for? What's the Greek history for? It's a reflection, people. You're supposed to see it. The history and say, look at what these people did. Can you believe this? Or look at what these people did. Notice that Herodotus says, look, I'm writing this so that the incredible acts that humanity has performed and achieved, that these can be preserved. And he starts out with the most hideous, abominable, disgusting account. You realize Jason was sailing around drugging girls, drugging them to have sex with them from the beginning. Oh my God. Oh my God. And the historians and grammarians are sitting around saying, you know, he's Odysseus, the son of booty collector. His daddy's a fucking pirate who is taking souls. Right? Oh, God. Abraham, people. Why do you think they modeled the character of Abraham on this pirate? Oh, Jesus. It's glorious, isn't it? It's absolutely glorious. Let's go to some random shrapnel in your brain, people. I just want to shoot some shrapnel into your noggins. Give me the next one that I have up. Chewy, this one. People, look at this word. This is the androgyne, right? Why am I giving you this? It'll be clear in a minute, I hope. Androgynos is a man-woman, a hermaphrodite, or look at how it's used in the Bible too, right? Womanish man, effeminate person. Number 3. Pathicus canidas. Why did you do that? Put it in Latin, people. Right? Does everybody know what a canidas is? A canidas is, Jesus talks about eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven. He's talking about the canidas in antiquity. This is a young boy who's educated in acts of sodomy. Right? He's apathic. He receives the sexual act, right? Okay. Are these the people that we're concerned with? Does nobody care anymore about the eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven? Right, people? You wanted to read your own history. It's pretty fucking awful. Give me the next. Oh, the watchers love this, people. I just want to remind you about that crow, people. I just want to remind you that big raven bird that causes the song. People, everybody knows who I'm talking about. I want you to notice. There's a ring of the conitis in this voice that I'm bringing to you. We are interested in women, and we are interested in very secretively inducing them to engage in sexual acts with us. And we are going to do that through Christing. And this little formula that you see in front of you right here is one of those forms of Christing. You see in blue, I've given you the perichrysting. What are they perichrysting here? Your idoioi, your genitals. Okay, you want to perichrist your genitals. Do you know what perichrysting is? If you don't know what Christing is, you're not going to know what perichrysting is, right? But here they're doing it to their genitals. Why? Because if you will use the TLG, you will come to learn that Christing is indeed sexual. Oh my. Is that the acorn, right? Everybody remember the acorn. People, TLG uncovered to me today. I'm going to give him complete and total humbling credit. A new author that I had not worked with. This is a Byzantine guy, and he's a physician. His name is Nick, and he loves this stuff, and he loves reading all of these ancient sources, including Galen. He's like a master of Galen, and he writes out all of these antidotes and all of these sex drugs and all of the different Christings that you put in all the different places on your body in order to elicit the sexual religious response. Eat my flesh and drink my blood in living colors. Red, white, and blue changed to purple. Oh, people. Oh, God. Oh, God. What is he saying, Martha? I've had enough. You deserve it. You want it. You know, you live in E101 and you want to escape, Martha. I'm just waking you up. I'm just waking you up, Martha, to the reality of your history. Oh, God. Give me, quote the raven nevermore. Give me the, give me the next one. Oh, God. Yeah, no, yeah, down in yellow, people. I just want you to see here. More Christing, right? More Christing in yellow of your what? Of your genitalia. Your genitalia, people. And what are they using there, by the way? Look above the, people, look above the yellow to the word kopros. Because in Greek, that's poop. Give me the next one. People, these are all over the place in places that I'm still looking. Thank you, TLG. Give me, is that the poop Christing, Chewy? Good hit. That one's a straight on hit, people. Come on. Why do you want to do that? Don't put her up after him. Right? Go back. This is where you shouldn't be. Right? Look at this guy. Do you want to hang around with this guy? Right? Pope Christing, people. Jesus is Christing. He's Christed. Oh, no. People, give me the next one. It's going to, people, where else are they Christing? Give it to me. Look at this. People, I just want to give you this vocabulary here. Right? In tatikos, stimulating or aphrodisiac. Sexually vigorous, right? Oh, God. Look here at the bottom, right? When you turn this word into something commonplace that you can reach out, touch, grab, feel, and burn, and suck, and turn into a potion, you get Saturion. This aphrodisiac, Saturion. People, we're looking at authors. I think he's up here. Who is his? Yeah, put him at the top. No, next one. It's the next one. No, it's this one then. No, that one then. Yeah, show people. This is Nick. This is Nick, people. Nick has lists of the Soterian that go on and on and on and tell you everything there is to know. Oh, God, about the use of these sex Christs. People, Soterian on your hoo-ha. Just a little below your testicles. They apply it to the area that is between your anus and your genitalia. Right? That is the point of application. It is the point of Christing. Twelve boys in a public park getting arrested, screaming, "I'm not a child trafficker. I'm not a child trafficker. I'm not one of these creeps." Well, Jesus, when they saw the naked kid running, they figured. You know what I mean? God, are people ever going to realize that he was arrested in a public park with a naked kid? Are they never going to realize that? It's amazing, the power of the imagery, people. Oh, God, keep going. More Greek to drill into their brains. Love it. Next. What? Yeah, there it is. There's the Soterian, people. I just want you to have it, right? It also equals orchis. It's your testicles, right? Oh, God. People, look at Serenities. What is he Christing here? What is he Christing? Realize this is AD 1. AD 1, first century AD. And what are they Christing? They're Christing their genitalia. Why are they doing it? For the best sex, people. For the best sex. Mind-blowing religious sex. Oh, God. Why do we not have that today? Why do we not have that? Some of you just said, speak for yourself, right? Well, okay, if you think you're that good, good on you. But this is a place to where the mind can be taken. A place where salvation and ionic life can be realized. Ionic life, that which the Christians call eternal life. This is the life that they were referring to. And it can be realized. It can be actualized. Give me some more. The Christing of the genitalia, people. Where are we going? People, they're very specific in these rites and in these medical procedures. They're very specific about where you're going to Christ. What are we Christing here? Chrison, to akron, to aidoio. Christ, the very tip of the penis. The most used gate, keyhole to the opening of the cosmos. Now, if you cannot find that acorn, then certainly do not Christ it. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? There is wisdom here. There's all sort of esoteric knowledge that I'm giving you right now. But the keyhole is that acorn. Why? How do we know that? Because people, you think, oh, how selfish and man typical. No, these are female rights. That is an applicator. Yeah. For you. Oh, God. Oh, God. Mary Magdalene. Run from Jesus with his hand full of you know what. Run. It's not like Mary. Okay, the water of life is fine. If you want that, it's fine. But this flesh and blood thing that Jesus keeps asking you to do, If it scares you, don't do it, right? If it's going to turn you into a victim, don't do it. Is your religion turning you into a survivor? Ask yourself, is your government turning you into a survivor? Is your military turning you into a survivor? On the day that son of a bitch said your son's death, Kelly, was meaningless, on that day he should have breathed his last. If your honor had the say. Because Marines regroup in hell. Imagine that, Kelly. Imagine how you would walk down the halls of honor, right? Oh, God. What happened, people, in my fantasies? I am bringing you the reality that you refuse to fucking admit. Your leaders are fucking disgusting. Your world is a pit of shit. And the devil has sent me to gather you up to exercise your freedom. In a world where the evil conquers, the good must be sacrificed. People, that arm that was broken for you and me. Do you understand? Put him up there again. Put him up there again, people, and count your manhood. Look at his arm. Look at his arm.
For Israel!
His hand is.
Look at his arm. Did you hear it? For Israel. We do not fight for Israel. Look at that. That is a man standing against the empire. That is a man who honors the blood of his fallen comrades. Oh my God. Oh my God. Major General Kelly. Major General Kelly. I hope that someday honor is restored. Give me, hey people, don't yell at me. They sat there and let the pedo call them fat and stupid. Let some greasy son of a bitch call them fat and stupid. They shit on our history right there. And you fucking people let them. Oh, God. Every bit of good. Almonds on a tear tonight. Yes, no. Let's go. People, give me some more Greek. I'm going to shove it. Open up your mouth. Congregation, it's coming. Open up your mouth. Are you ready? There. Give me that one. Oh, that's a nice one. What does that one say? What are you doing? Why is Chewy laughing? Okay. People, I'm about to give you something that has been missing from your lives in the blue. Okay. What you need in the blue. Cecilius Promotus. Fantastic. What you need in the blue, people, is the secret formula for your space shot to paradise. We need you to be dissolved, and we're specifically here talking about the ladies. Ladies, we need you to be dissolved into a state of complete and total destruction. Do you understand? We need you to enter into that rest of exhausted reality. Do you understand? We'll show. That's what people, what is this text saying? Look at the bottom line. It says you're supposed to Christ your acorn. You're supposed to Christ your acorn with this, stupid. Why? Because the woman is not going to find eclysis without it. Okay? Thanks to thanks to the miracles of the drugs that they have made, these women, in order to find the jet fuel to blast off into a place that none of us can go, gents. None of us. You can't go there. Look at that. Does that look worthy of space flight? No, it doesn't. People, bring back that same text. People, I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. You need ekluton. Do you understand? Through that hedone, through that pleasure, you will reach a place. Give me the next definition. I think I've brought it. Here it is. This is what you need. Women, this is what you can do according to the priesthood of women who designed the mystery rite. This is your place where you are unbridled. You are unbridled. Isn't that nice? A place where you are unnerved. Wait, what? A place where you have gone through lucis. Do you understand me? That's a breaking up of everything through a lascivious transport. Look at this lasciviousness is sitting here. Your body and soul have been tuned to a form of music that you have never entered, because this is the music of the mystery. Complete and total dissolution. Now, I'll let the women figure out what that dissolution does to your understanding of the world, or your brain, or whatever is going on. But what they are describing in these texts goes beyond us when it comes to our religious technology. Our religious technology is non-existent. It's zero. Right? This is advanced functioning. It's biologic, it's psychic, and it's transdimensional. And it brings a woman to a place that she is meant to come to. The female that wrote this program designed this process. Isn't that cool? Imagine God, she designing a process whereby a woman can be turned from a mere mortal into a star. Oh, God. It's amazing. It's amazing what celestial bodies that we have that Urania sings of. Oh, God. Give me the... Oh, did you bring... Yes. Oh, animation time, people. Fantastic. Now, you know you're in the heart of the mystery. You know you're in it when all of a sudden you wind up in Aphrodite's lap. You know that's where you are. That's how you got here, right? That's how you got here. Mom and Dad looked at each other. They didn't care if you were going to be a Marine. They didn't care if you were going to be a lawyer or a doctor. Or perhaps you would be none of that. Perhaps something terrible would happen to you when you were young. Right? Maybe when you were old, maybe, oh God, your fate, who knows? None of that was in their minds. What was in their minds was Aphrodite. For those of you who don't understand this, I don't know. Perhaps you lack the experience of the generation, but I find that hard to believe because it's so programmed in nature. Now, let's go. Throw me a couple controversial things up, please. People, look here at the bottom line. What else are we Christing in this one? The yellow says we're Christing things, right? Do your privates. Specifically, what kind of privates should we be Christing? When Jesus was Christed, which of his private parts would be Christed? Look, here's the first down here at the bottom. Didumus, his twins. Do you understand? His testicles. And his perineon, his perineum, his perineum. I'm telling you, people, that area between the testicles and the anus is a frequent target for Christing. When somebody is Christing, like if you're standing here next to Jesus, right? Pretend we can put you into a ship and shoot you back in time and land you just for a few minutes right there with Jesus Christ. When you are standing with him, there is an overwhelming chance that he is standing there with his taint Christed. Do you understand? He is standing there. Now, when you touch his clothing, you're going to get that stuff on your hands. Why do you think Jesus is walking around? Who fucking touched me? Oh, look, that lady. She's having a chemical reaction in her body. Yeah, because the dude is a walking drug factory. He's taint smeared with the purple. Do you know what charges they brought against the Crusaders, the Templars? Do you know what charges they brought against them? Purple stains from the tip of the penis and the bottom, particularly that little licksy slicksy taint. That's what got them put into prisons and executed. The exercise of the rite that Jesus Christ himself was performing. On the night when he was arrested in a public park with a naked kid with goop on his face, screaming, "I'm not a child trafficker." People, I think we could go on from here. I think we could go on. There's a whole bunch more that I brought. But I think that what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to call that right there. That's enough of an image of Christing for you to really, maintain that grounding in this reality, your reality. Bring up Satanic Congregation. I want to see how the people are doing. And I want, right? Fantastic, right? I want to see how people are eat my flesh and drink my blood, right? We're going to have, so send Madalena. She's here. Fantastic. People, welcome. Chewy, why don't you show before I'll really give her a good introduction. Show her video in the background that you made of Madalena today. For those of you who don't know, Madalena is on the side of right, fighting through the Greek intensive experience in order to get to the other side with a new program. Do you understand? Something beautiful. And she's working hard and she's doing an outstanding job. And for those of you who say you don't have time because you have to do X, Y, or Z, or, whatever, come up with an excuse of why you never tried to learn ancient Greek. Madalena has plenty of other things to do. I could tell you right now, lay him out, and he would be quite respectful for what she's able to do and get through this course as well. As a matter of fact, we're going to go through Unit 12 tonight, do a lot of readings and whatnot after Lady Babylon. Bring her on. Madalena, tell us how you're doing and tell us a little bit about your Greek experience.
Feels like a wormhole's opened in my mind. Yeah, it's been really good. I've learned so much, even through just like memorizing vocab and all about these different texts and different words and meanings. And yeah, I feel a little spoiled because I'm being exposed to so much, and I think it's through like being devoted to learning and experiencing and exposing my brain to the language. I'm like I feel myself morphing in a way. But yeah, it's like also awakening something that's like a part of our nature. Like you're also showing through the language the physics of the cosmos, of the life itself, and it's really beautiful. And you know, it, the dedication to doing it has brought me this far, and in just such a short amount of time, and I'm super grateful for sure.
Well, you've got to know you've got a ton of stamina, and I'm telling Madalena this all the time in class, but I'll let you in on it. Satanic Congregation. She is amazing at memorizing and adapting and for example, vocabulary. A lot of people have problems with vocabulary because there is so much, and they just have to bombard you and just keep loading your brain. And she has no problem with it. She has no problem with assimilating new material, right? Very quickly, the morphology clicks in. We got to practice and we got to work, and it's a workout. Madalena, would you say that this, even though you are advanced and you have brought your noodle is well baked. You know what I mean? It's whatever it,
For
however the
sure.
connections are in your brain. It's working well for you in learning Greek. Madalena is
Mhm.
ahead of where most people are at this point, way ahead. So she's doing fantastically. Do you think that's what's that? What is the cause of your accelerated learning capacity, Madalena?
Um, I don't know. I think that well, it's a combination of a lot of things. It's, you know, the muse, it's the devotion and the consistency, but it's also incorporating like music and repetition and mental imagery into practicing. And yeah, I don't know. I'm excited and like activated by it as much as it exhausts me, you know, doing it in this short amount of time. But I think it's possible for anybody to do it, to be stretched to a certain point, you know, and then yeah, just kind of still showing up and still taking the time to sit down and focus, which is kind of a lost art. Um, and for long periods of time throughout the day. And I know that through the practice of the skill that you know, I'm keeping myself accountable. You guys are keeping me accountable. And yeah, I think it's also like I know how I want to use this skill, and and I want to offer it to the collective, you know, and instead of like myself too. So I don't know. I'm just enjoying like finding what sources say, finding the beauty and learning, and um yeah, I think it's really opening me to the real life and to truth, and a whole new world that is before my very eyes. So yeah, I feel
Beautifully
myself already growing for sure.
Beautifully stated. Beautifully stated, people. Listen, she wasn't all over the place like I am all the time, right? It was gorgeously laid out. I heard especially two things popped out to me from what Madalena just said. Discipline and focus. I mean, she didn't say discipline, but that's what she is. That's what she is showing. She is showing discipline and focus. And I think that's why Madalena, that Marine, is attracted to learning the Greek because they smell that discipline, right? I mean, that's all those sons of bitches are is discipline, right? Oh
Yeah.
God. So look what you're doing. This is you at the core, and you're just a philological Marine, and
Thanks.
we're putting you through basic training, and I know that you're going to go on to do great things, including possibly sacrifice your arm in congress of people. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. Madalena, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Satanic congregation, please consider the valor that you see before you. Thank you, Madalena, for coming.
Thanks. See you.
Satanic congregation, it's been a wonderful evening. I'm going to take a 10-minute break, and then I'm going to drill Madalena and give her the chance to soak through some. Well, I think we've got the Bacchae tonight. We're doing a little bit of the Bacchae, right? Oh, God, people, it's gorgeous. Fantastic. Thank you, Satanic congregation. Thank you to the members out there who don't get any attention, that every once in a while pop up on my radar, like this Marine. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your discipline. And thank you for tonight, the free speech that all of us are sitting here enjoying. You know what? If there's one fucking thing all you goddamn Marines did and will do, it's give us that ability. Thank you for the free speech. Hail Satan.
Repetition, monarch, butterfly. Everywhere, cybernetics, culture research unit. Nexus 666. Singularity, call it Cthulhu. Crown of Isis, let the light shine in. Lucifer, Operation Ice Cream, nice dreams. Governor of Death, Method of Destruction, Ministry of Doom. House of Frankenstein, speakers boom. The military's arm will form. Mr. Black Magic himself, oak tree to the core. Custom vampire magician at large. The savior brought the barge. Strawberry marshmallows, I'll dope you where you are. Blackberry cubism, gummy treats, medicated candy stores, sugar confectionery. Raspberry swirls, Phrygian hat of the witches flying. Satan's coming to town, getting you higher. Creeper reefer, sticky icky in the cutty in the morning. Banksty Bankster war's a racket, and like that the toes up. Wizard make the world go poof. Inversion spun on heady profits. It's hammer time. The DJs ain't about to stop it. Cracking whips, flipping it. Artemisia, come on, dead vampire.